lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be doing a general read for my air sign subscribers. So that is Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. I'm going to have to put my glasses on because I'm blind as a bat and I can't see anything without them, so excuse this. So this is going to be your end of August read. I do mostly love and career readings. That's what I'm mostly guided. They're the messages that normally come through with me. Today, so this is for my lovely air signs. This is for Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. This is for your sun, moon, rising and Venus. Or if you're a cross watcher and you're interested in an air sign, then everybody's welcome. I am so happy and grateful that you have come on my channel and you are supporting me. It truly means the world to me. So today I'm going to be using my normal deck. So it's going to be the Tarot in Wonderland, which is one of my favourites. The Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay. I love this one. And as you can see, I love my fairies. I've got them all over my house. I must have been a fairy in a past life because I'm that obsessed. And then I'm going to be using my Chris Anne Lightseers Tarot and the Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, which I also really like. So just take a minute, just really relax and ground and protect yourself, okay? It's really important that, especially now with what's going on in our lives, that we take that time, do some meditation, really work on ourselves and ground and protect ourselves. I'm sorry for any noise that are going to be happening. It's my teenage boys are in the next room and they've just got a new game and it's like Call of Duty something and they're very excited, so you're gonna have to just I'm sorry if it's noisy, but this is my choice to do this channel, it's not theirs, and I'm not going to stop them from having fun, so I'm sorry. But yeah, so if you want to ground yourself, first of all, what I do is I just imagine, right, I don't often wear shoes in the house. I literally walk bare feet as much as I can. Because I'm an earth sign, I am actually a Libra rising and an Aquarius sun, so this is kind of quite a lot. An air sign, I'm very much an air sign. But yeah, when you're trying to ground yourself, what I do is just imagine with bare feet on the ground that roots are growing out of my feet and into the ground. So it's causing you to be really stable. Now, as soon as I do this and I feel really strong and I can feel those roots growing into the ground, you instantly feel at peace with yourself. And when you're going through hard times, maybe you're suffering from depression, which I feel quite a few of you have been struggling lately with depression, and maybe some of you have been having panic attacks. It's really important that you do stuff like this, because it's when you're having panic attacks or you're not feeling your best self, you go into this state of panic and just this emotional distress. And when you start grounding and this protection, I make sure that there's this bubble around me, and I just imagine this really hard steel bubble that nobody can come near. Literally, if anybody comes around me and I know they're going to drain my energy, because I'm a healer, people can drain my energy and then I feel so I make sure I protect myself, and I'm right, put the bubble up, nobody can take my energy. I can only give my energy to who I want to give my energy to. And I just wanted to remind you, first of all, before I go into this reading, that you have to do that. You know, there's many methods if you look up online. about grounding and protecting yourself. There's many methods that you could do. Some people put on a Harry Potter cloak and then you put your hood up and then, you know, you're invisible. People can come in and take your energy and you're protected against any toxic energy around you. Or some people build up a brick wall. There's many methods that you can do, but I would recommend that you start doing it and you start meditating and start working on yourself, because that's the first thing that I felt like I needed to tell you, I was guided to tell you. So let's get started. So I'm going to be first of all opening my Tarot in Wonderland. The boys are going to be so loud because they are so excited about this game. Literally so excited. Right. So I'll start with my light seers. So that's what I'm going to start with today. Please could you, oh God, that's not moving, everything's moving. Please could you, I can't even talk. Right. Maybe, yeah, we've got our King of Swords. I love the King of Swords. You're struggling to open up to somebody, or somebody's struggling to open up to you. I have guided messages for my air signs, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. Is there any guided love or career messages you would like to give my lovely air sign subscribers? Please remember to put a white light of protection around me and my lovely air sign subscribers. Please ground and protect us all and keep us all safe. Please protect me and my board during this reading. Any guided messages for my lovely air signs? Any guided messages, fairies, for my healing? Yeah. I've just picked up on somebody being quite upset and really overwhelmed. Like, I just got this feeling of, okay, when is it going to stop? When is it going to stop? Enough's enough now. I've been through enough. The Fool. You just want to get to this place where a few months ago you was, or some of you I've got a year ago I was, but then I got another group of you where it was like a few months ago I was in a really good place. I want to get back to that good place. The King of Cups, yeah, the Fool right on the bottom again. It's getting there. It's coming to the end. You know, we go through all these things because, you know, we have to go through all our karmic ties and we have to learn our lessons and we have to get through those lessons to build us up, and there's so much things that we need to learn, and knowledge is power, and, you know, just think that the next things that are going to come up in our life, the things that we've learnt through those hard times are going to help us in our good times. Just remember that. So I'll start off with my light seers. So any guided messages for my air signs, Gemini, family wants to give you their love. Oh, the Hangman. Any guided messages, spirit guides, angels. Yeah, somebody's getting all the information they want to. Somebody's seeing you on social media and they're seeing that my air signs are looking good and they're liking what they're seeing. They're liking what they're seeing. And they've taken screenshots of your pictures. That's how much they've liked it. And they go back to it on a regular basis. That's how much they like it. Because they're liking what they're seeing. And I think you know who this is as well. The person who you just thought about, that you just went, oh my god, I hope it's this person. Yeah, it is. Because they come into your community and it's the King of Swords. I love the King of Swords. I've got this like really like soft spot for the King of Swords, the energy of the King of Swords. The King of Swords is this guy that has been through so much SHIT and all the stuff that he's been through, whether it was, you know, a toxic relationship or, you know, really tough times in family, you know, maybe the mother or the father wasn't around, and when this person was growing up, he knew what he wanted and he knew what he wanted in relationships, and he's this person that won't take any crap of anybody, but he also is so loving and so respectful and so giving, and really, really caring, and he's damn fine too. I don't know what it is about facial hair on guys for me, but right, they've just asked me to shuffle, and that was like the pants shuffle ever. Yeah, there you go. Somebody's coming to your community. Somebody's coming to see you. Somebody's coming to your community because they've got all the information on you and they want to take this to the next level. They're building up their strength and they're walking away from toxic energy. They're okay. How does this person feel about, whoa, okay. How does this person feel about my air signs? That's what I was going to say. Yeah, they've been through heartache, and I think you've both been through really, really hard times, and I feel like you both want to come forward and you both want to reveal to each other how you feel, but I feel like you're really, really scared because you're like, oh my god, if I tell this person how I feel, what if they say no? What if they don't want to be with me? What if they just want to be friends? I don't want to be friends with this person. I want to be more. Because I'm crazy about this person. I'm saying they're obsessed. They're not like crazy obsessed, like call the police, somebody's crazy. They're not like that. They're just like, they got you up on this pedestal. They know, they can see the beauty in you, and it's not like, oh my god, she's wearing all this makeup, or he's looking absolutely fine because he's dressed in this way. They see you for you. This person doesn't need you to dress up. They don't need you to put on makeup. They don't need you to do all these things to make yourself look good, because they see your true beauty and they are absolutely crazy about it, because they're making this decision to it's like before you wasn't this person's only option, let's just say that, and I feel like this is somebody coming back into your life, and I know most of you are like, oh my god, I don't want to be with an ex. I do not want to be with an ex. And this might not even be somebody that you've been with in this lifetime. It might be somebody that you was in a past life together. I just feel that this person had so many options before, and they had this player energy, and you know, maybe they were younger than you and they were just living their best life, and you wanted them to choose you, but they didn't. This person really, really regrets that. Really, really regrets that. And they're all up in their head about it, because even though they walked away from you because that higher level of commitment that they saw in you really scared the crap out of them, all they think about now is what could have been. They see how incredible you are, they see what you're achieving and how unbelievably handsome or beautiful you are, and all they want to do is get on the phone, they want to call you up, they want to hear your voice, because there's something about social media. There's something about social media where one of you has got videos, or whether it's like TikTok or Facebook or something like that. There's something where somebody's on social media and your voice, they're listening to your voice. They love listening to your voice. It really helps them. It's like if they're going through this really, really hard time, I feel like there's a lot. Sorry guys, it just stopped and I couldn't tell when it stopped. I was just talking about the Seven of Pentacles. They want to start something really, really special, and they want to start growing roots with you. They want to start building on this foundation where you can both maybe like start off as friends, really start getting to know each other again, because if you have known each other before, I don't think you're both who you used to be, and I think you're both worrying like, oh my god, I've got this heartache, and what if it just ends up, what if he is still that player? What if she is still toxic and she like can't trust me because I was a player and all the girls around me? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's reasons why you separated, and I think you're both like fighting against those situations. But I think what's happening now is that you have both gone into this reflection period, and you've both been healing all those past issues that you had. So say if there was times where there was toxicness in between you, and maybe there was arguments, you know, and maybe you both had this lack of trust, and you've both been through maybe family relationships where there wasn't I feel like you both went through a hard time growing up. I feel like your family dynamic at home wasn't what it should have been. And when you were growing up, you was like, oh my god, I'm never getting married. I never want to have kids because I don't want to be in the situation that I was in. Or if I ever do have kids, or if I ever do get married, it's going to be with somebody truly special. Because it scared you. It really scared you. It's like your family dynamic, how you grew up, he was like, I'm never gonna ever gonna make sure that my kids don't go through what I've gone through. I'm sorry that you have to go through that, and I'm picking up on the energy, and I see that it's very abusive. I see there's something with alcohol, and I see a parent, a father figure not being very nice and being very toxic, and I'm really sorry that you had to go through that, and I'm not selling you anything. I'm sending you lots of healing and love and protection around you, and I see that you have really been working on those shadow places, and you've been coming to terms with what happened, and I know it's hard. I've been through some toxic energy myself, and you know, you go through many different stages, and you go through the stage of like hate, and then you go through this stage of like absolute anger where you just want something to happen to that person so they get that karma, you know, so you can physically see that person getting hurt because of how much they hurt you. And then you just go through this really, really sad period where you can't believe that you had to go through what you went through. But we have to go through all those emotions to come out on the other side, because I'm seeing that you have to go into this shadowed, dark place to heal all those issues. Because every time you went into a relationship, something was triggering you in those relationships, and it reminded you of something from your past. It's hard. It's really, really, really hard. It's really, really hard. But I think you doing everything that you're doing is really, really helping you. I see somebody journaling. I see somebody writing stuff down, and if you're not journaling, then get a book. You can have ones with locks in it if you want to. Write all those thoughts down, get them out of your system. If you're having really vivid dreams, I used to have loads of crazy, I'm having like nice dreams now, but I used to have really, really horrible dreams, and I've got several dream journals where I used to just write all my dreams down, and it was almost that energy, even though it was just a dream. As soon as I started writing it down, it was like I released that toxic energy from my system, because you don't want to speak to people, and you know, you are embarrassed about speaking to family members about what you've gone through, and you don't want to open up, and you don't want to reveal to somebody what you've gone through, and you don't want to be judged, because yes, I did go through that, but that's not who I am, and I want you to know that that does not define you. That does not define you at all. You're an incredible human, and I feel my cross watchers and the air signs that are tuned in and watching this reading, I feel this incredible strong energy, and I know how unbelievably strong you all are. I can feel it so much, that you're so brave and you're so strong, and you've all got through so much, and that's by nobody else, that's just by you, and you should really be proud of what you've achieved, because not a lot of people tell you how proud they are of you, and I'm telling you right now that I'm unbelievably proud of what you've got through, and you've achieved so much, and it's just incredible. And I feel people don't tell you that enough. but I'm telling you because you deserve praise. Well, I didn't even light my candles. I haven't even lighted my incense. That was crazy. Like, I feel quite emotional. Okay. Oh. Can you remove the energy away from me, please? Can you remove the energy away from me, please? Can you cleanse the energy away from me? Can you cleanse the energy away from me, please? Thank you. Thank you. Oh. I know how much, I can feel how much that meant to you guys that I just said that. Oh, I didn't expect that today. I didn't expect that today at all. Let me just put this here so I can light it. I just can't believe all that just came out. That was just... Whew. This is one of the reasons I love doing what I do. And helping people and giving them their guided messages, because it helps me. I know how much it impacts me, and I've only been doing readings online for a short period of time, but I've been doing this for years from home. And I always make sure that every single time I do a reading, or even if it's not through tarot and I do mediumship, I always make sure I end up on a good note, and I want all my clients or anybody that comes and have a reading with me, I want them to be walking away on a positive note, and I just felt how much that meant to you. What's this person's intentions? What's their thoughts and feelings towards my listening subscribers? Whoa! Emperor. So we've got the King of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Sun, and the Eight of Wands. So they're planning to come in and tell you exactly how they feel, because they know where this could go. They see the potential of this relationship, and just by seeing pictures of you over social media, just by hearing your voice on social media, they are so happy, they're so giddy, they feel like a teenager falling in love for the first time, and they didn't ever think that they'd be able to feel that again, and you've made them feel like that. And I know that most of you feel that energy too. You're feeling this pull towards somebody, and your love interest is feeling that pull towards you. I think you're both at a distance, and you're both calling each other in. There's this white wolf and a black wolf, and they're either side of the moon, and they're howling. And I feel like you're both calling each other in. I feel like you both listen to blah 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 blah. I feel like you both listen to music, and the music that you're listening to, you're relating to the lyrics. It's like you never took that moment to really listen to the lyrics and understand them and connect to them. And I feel like recently, over the past few months, you've been listening to the lyrics of songs that you never thought you'd listen to. You're like, why am I listening to this song? But it's like the lyrics are meaning so much more to you than ever before, and it's making you think of this love interest is thinking of you, and you're thinking of your love interest. To have the King of Swords twice, it's just, this person respects you so much. They're not wanting to come in and argue with you. You're not wanting to argue with them. I know you're both worried that arguments might happen again, but I feel like it's been a period of time since you spoke, and you've both been through so much since you last spoke. I think things have changed so much, and you're two different people. I feel like this is the Sun, but what I'm being told is that there's like a big age difference. So, right, for one group of you, I feel like there's a big age gap between the masculine and the feminine, okay? So I feel like some of you, the feminine is older, but then for another group of you, I think that you met when you were a lot younger, and there's been like this period of time where when they come back to meet you again, you're a lot older. And I feel like some of you, this is even situations where somebody's coming back to come see you, and you've got a child together. You've got a child together for a certain number of you. Yeah. You are their sunshine. You are their sunshine. You are what makes each and every day they wake up. It just makes it so much better. It's like they can't wait for the next time you post so they can see what you're up to. Even though they might not even be in contact with you yet, they haven't communicated to you yet, they know exactly what you're up to. They know exactly what you're up to. To have the King and the Queen of Swords, this is going to be such a beautiful friendship building into a relationship, and I feel like you're both going to help each other heal all the things that have held you back previously. I think you're both going to help each other heal, because you're going to show each other what it is to be... Wait there, the dog's barking. Okay. Sorry guys, I just had a big delivery at the door. Right. Maybe one of you guys are going to be having a special delivery come to your door. The Emperor's going to be like, hey... Oh, come on. Obviously they're not going to speak like that, guys, don't worry about it. They're going to be like, Queen of Swords, oh my god. I've been longing for you. I've wanted you this whole time. I feel like your person is going through a really hard time at the moment. I feel that either in their work life or their family life, there's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. And I feel like this person isn't having... It's like they haven't got any time to like have a break. And even when they do have a break, they're being pulled some other way. I think their job, there's people around them in their job that aren't very nice. I'm being shown that there's really not very nice people. They're very vicious. And they're trying to push this person out so they can get your love interest job. And they don't care what they have to do. There's people lying, there's people backstabbing, I see your love interest, right, as being this really, really hard-working. It's like they will give whatever they can to somebody, or they'll do whatever they can for their family, and I don't feel like they are being respected enough for what they do. I feel like they should be paid a lot more for what they do. Or if this, you know, roles may be reversed, this might be you guys, but I see this as like a masculine, I see that a feminine hasn't heard from a masculine, but communication's come in. I just think that you or them are getting it from all angles. I feel like you've got toxic people in your family and you've had to really spend a lot of time either blocking people or just not talking to people that are toxic in your family, that are toxic in work. But it's like, oh great, in work I can't block these people, I've got to go to work with them. But you're pulling your energy away. Yes, you're going to work, you're doing all the stuff that you've got to do, but there's such this really high, it's such a high pressured work. It's there's like crazy hours. Somewhere it's really hot. It's really hot. I see like it's sweating. It's like when you finish, like your clothes are soaking. Absolutely soaking. And I see something like a receipt. So say if like in your job you work in a shop or you work somewhere where there's like receipts. You're getting receipts. And there's so many people. It's like you're in work and you're seeing the line of people, and I see a load of... I've got this card, and what I'm seeing is somebody, either if it's you or your love interest, I'm seeing for their work, you get a receipt, and on that receipt, you've got to do what it says on that receipt in your work. And there's so many. And you're like, oh my God, when is this going to end? I just want to go home. I just want to chill out. I don't want to do any more of these freaking receipts. She's standing on top of a kitchen table, and like I think like it's something to do with like catering, kitchen, Maybe you work in a restaurant and the receipts are the orders coming in, because there's food flying everywhere. There's food flying everywhere. And she's like red in the face because it's really hot. So yeah, maybe it's in the kitchen, but that's... You're just kind of fed up with these, seeing these receipts. You're like, another order comes in, another order comes in, and another order comes in. You're like, oh my god. It's just like it's only you. You got like hundreds of orders and you're the person that has to put this food together, or you're the person that has to do this big order on your own, and you're like run ragged and you've had enough of it. You're like, I can't keep on doing this. I can't keep on doing this. It's not fulfilling you anymore. It's not what you thought it was going to be. Because you are really unhappy. You're really, really unhappy. It's like this dream job that you really, really wanted. You're there and you're trying to work your way up, but it's just not what it should be. And I don't think that's down to you. I think what you do, whether it's you or your love interest, I think what that you do, I don't think this company would survive without you. That shouldn't be putting pressure on you to stay where you are. If you want to leave, effing leave. And I feel like these people are putting pressure on you to stay because they know that you'll do every single job as it comes. Like, they're like, yeah, she'll do that, or yeah, he'll do that. They treat you like a mug. They don't treat you with respect. And it's going to come to a point, if you carry on the road you're going, and I know this is harsh, and I don't like to be harsh in my readings, but I really, really think somebody needs to hear this. If you carry on going down that road and doing the hours that you're doing in a very hot place, you're going to start getting very, very poorly. And you're not going to be able to work. And those really worrying dreams or thoughts that you have about not having the money, it's like, I need this job because I need the money. You're not going to be able to work to get the money if you don't take care of yourself. Because the people that are around you don't care whether you're ill or better, they just need you to work. That's all their thought pattern is. I need you to come in and do the work. I need you to come in and do the hours. I've never seen that. Was that before? You're resting and people are like, right, okay, we need you here though. I know you're resting, but I need you to come back in. Because they don't care that you're resting. They don't need... If you're resting and you're on a break, they don't give a crap. They just want you to get back and to do your work. They're resting all the time. They're off freaking going on holiday. They don't give a damn. But when you actually need a rest, and I don't feel like you're having proper breaks. And you don't stand up to these people, even though they treat you like crap. You deserve so much better than that. So much better than that. And for everything you do for your work or your family, another company which is coming up for you, another company, or you or your love interest are going to see in each other what it's like to get properly give and take in a relationship and to be treated equally. And I think they're going to be so like shocked that you are gonna love your love interest like so unconditionally, and you're just gonna be yourself, and you're gonna love them, and you know, you're gonna give like back scratches, or you're just gonna take care of them in your air sign way, doing little like romantic dinners or dancing. I see this couple putting on music and dancing in the front room of the kitchen, and it being so romantic, just holding each other. And I think you or your love interest hasn't had that before, but you're going to have it with that person, or you've just had it with that person, or you've had it with that person in the past. You're just going to feel so content and so happy and just so in love, and it's going to shock you because you don't have to try. It's like when you was in a relationship before, you always had to try, you always had to force this love, this, oh, okay, well, I'll try and fit you in. It's like when you finally meet, when you and your love interest finally meet, it's going to come so naturally that it's going to scare the crap out of you, and it might even be like a little disconnect after you first meet. But then when you come back together, you're going to both try and take it slowly, but I guarantee that you're both going to fall so head over heels in love with each other, because you haven't even met, you're not even speaking, and you're crazy about each other, but you're both not admitting it. You're keeping your cards close to your chest because you're both so worried that the other person doesn't feel the same, but you do. You're both crazy about each other. You're both crazy about each other. I can see. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Yes, it has. And I don't feel, for some of you, I don't feel like your ex is in your life right now, but I feel like some of you are thinking too much about what has happened in past relationships, what has gone on in past relationships. Will it happen in this relationship? What happened in my past relationship? Release that. That isn't your current situation. That is your past situation. That doesn't define who you are now. You went through that before. You're not going through that now. You are a different person to what you went through with that person. Release it. You cannot control the past. You can control the right now. Best thing I ever came to terms with. Right, somebody's calling me. Hello? Yeah, can I call you back in a minute? Okay, bye. That was a bit weird. Release your ex. Chemistry. Very soon. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Yes, there is. And you're both feeling it. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. Oh my god! Hello? Can I phone you back in a minute? I'm just doing a video. Alright, love you. Bye, bye. I'm an air sign, so this is quite funny. It was me mommy. It is safe for you to love, new love. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And this person's coming in, galloping. I want to see you. Do you know what I feel? I feel like you two are going to come together, and when you come together, it's going to be like, my moment's going to happen. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and I do feel for some of you that this might be a reconciliation. This might be somebody coming back from your past, but the way you see this person, it's like a totally different person. It's like you're seeing this person in a totally different light. Any final messages for my air sign subscribers? Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. Can I have 4 cards if possible? Spirit guides, fairies and angels. 4 cards if possible. Oh. Okay. Don't normally have to. Okay, wow. I just think it's just really, really funny how loads of people were trying to call me that. Mommy. Are we just going to have 2? Transformation, flourish. No, they said there's 2 more. There's particular cards that they want, that's why. Yeah? Yeah? No. So instead of that card, what is it? So instead of that card, it's this card. Show me. Go hot to the one I need to have. Thank you. Thank you, my spirit guides, my fairies and my angels. So we got friendship. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. And that's what this person is doing. That's what this person is doing. Even at afar. I feel like there's a distance between you both. All you want is the best for each other. That's all you want. Celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and dance and play. An invitation could be on its way. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Lovelies is coming in. He or she is coming in. Magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. So even though you may not know it, even though your loved one may not know it, I feel like you're both quite spiritual, and I feel like you're both awakening to it. You're both picking up on each other's energies. It's like sometimes you don't even have to contact each other because you know what you're going through. Transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. So maybe you're scared of leaving that job. Maybe you're scared of walking away from family or friends. Walk away from what no longer serves you. Walk away from people who do not respect you. It's scary walking away from people. Oh, in the last year, I've walked away from 1,000 people. I had nearly 3,000 people on my friends list 2 years ago. And now I've got less than 100. And those less than 100 people I've got on my Facebook are people I genuinely love and care about. Because I'm not going to have people I don't genuinely love and care about on my Facebook. Because that's my private place. That's where I express myself. If you sit and you write good and positive things about people that are in your life. So say I've got a friend called Sophie, say. Me and Sophie haven't spoken 6 years. But every time I speak to Sophie, she's always gossiping about people. She's always talking about people behind their backs. Sophie, I guarantee, right? I've not got a friend called Sophie, by the way. Sophie, I guarantee, as soon as she would walk away from me, she would be talking about me behind my back. And I'd pick up on that energy. Because when I was with her, I didn't feel like I could relax. Okay? Positive, negatives. Put a line down the middle. Tally it up. I'm going to read this out again because I feel like you really, really need to hear it. Transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation. Stop trying to control it. In your life, that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. I feel like you know that something big is about to happen. I feel like you know that you're about to reunite with somebody that you love, or you're about to come into contact with somebody that you've had the biggest crush on for a really, really long time, and it's scaring the crap out of you because it's a higher state. It's a higher state of commitment. It's a higher good. And you're really scared to embrace it because you've never felt this way about somebody before. But it's meant to be. And I don't think you can hold back for any longer. Flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experiences and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Right, okay. So it's telling you, okay, to shed your to shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life. So if you are unclear about, you know, maybe you need to have a new job somewhere, or you need to go to a new area, or you're scared of committing to this person just in case it doesn't work out, ask your fairies for guidance. And I know at the start some people feel really stupid speaking to the fairies. I'm like, oh my god, she's off on the fairies. But since I've become more spiritual and I was able to open myself up and speak to the spirit world and speak to my fairies, my guardian angels, I have been so much more content and so much more fulfilled just in myself. And for the first time in my life, I felt whole. For the first time in my life, I've been truly happy, and nobody else is making me feel happy apart from me. think that's all the messages I've got for you for now, my lovelies. I hope this resonated. You know, remember, roles can be reversed. If you didn't understand it from the way I was saying it, you know, roles can be flipped. I feel like there is a masculine energy. You know, feminines can, if you are a female, you can hold the masculine energy. You know, it can be like male, male, female, female. I think you both need to let your guards down, let this wall down, you know, open up to this person, communicate. I think you both need to open up and communicate. I think it's really, really important. You're both so scared and you've got your wall up. Let that wall down. Let it down. Because some transformation's about to begin and you're going to be unbelievably happy, and then when you're in that place you're like, I wish I'd done this years ago. Love and light to you all. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. If you can, or if you're not, only 5% who watch this are subscribed to my channel. So if you can, please like, comment, share and subscribe, because that helps with the energies. And thank you for supporting my channel. It does truly mean the world. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Love and light. Bye. Woo. Cards going everywhere. Bye.